All right, 5 minutes after 11 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Every weekday morning, we speak to Galen Unold from Life South Community Blood Center.
Yes, we do.
I'm sorry. You have to identify yourself as the deep voice man. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So one of the things we learned, I didn't start donating blood until I was in my 40s, which was 20 years ago, just to reveal my age. But Robin was giving since she was 17, and so she's been giving a lot longer. Well, I never knew until 20 years ago or so that when you donate blood, you also find out some things about yourself, like your cholesterol level.
Oh, they tested, you mean?
They give you the number, when you get your results.
I didn't know they did that. Okay.
And so Robin, who eats healthier than me, actually has a worse cholesterol number than me, and it's like a mystery. It's like, whoa! So this is obviously something genetic. And on the phone is Michael Overstreet. I think it just says Michael O here, but I think
that's supposed to be his nickname, Michael O.
Yeah, he was a marathon runner, and he's got something called familial hypercholesterolemia, and he's part of a foundation that helps people with that, and I don't even know what that is. So let's start by just saying hello and then finding out some of the basics here. Michael good morning, sir. How are you?
Hey, good morning. I'm doing well. How are y'all?
I'm okay. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, good.
Am I right? You're a marathon runner?
Yes, I run marathons every year. I'm a frequent race runner, and I eat very healthy, and I still have very high cholesterol.
Okay, so I went to the website. Let me mention it. It's at thefhfoundation.org. And it looks like if I were to spend some time here, I might understand what familial hypercholesterolemia is. But for the sake of our listeners and for this interview, what is that? Is that something genetic?
Yes. Basically, the way I tell my friends and family, it's common. It's inherited, so it's a genetic disorder. About 1 in 250 people have it, and most of the people who have it don't know that they have it. So it's very underdiagnosed.
Wow.
Okay, and so does the fact that it's familial or in your family, does that mean you have no choice but to pass it on to your children?
If I had 2 children, I don't have any kids right now, but if I had 2 children, then 50-50 chance of one of them would have it. So, or if I had a kid, then it would be a flip of a coin. They could get it from me. So it doesn't mean that you will pass it on. It's just there's a highly likely chance that you will pass it on.
So I went to the website and there's a survey. Does the survey reveal to the person taking the survey whether or not they have FH? I'll just use the short version of it, FH.
It doesn't reveal that they have it. It just would make a recommendation that you would, if you are likely to have it, then it would say seek out your medical professional for more information and further testing.
So what happened to you? How did you find out that you had this?
So I was 13, and my father passed away. He was only 47. So, we thought it was because my dad didn't exercise or if he was a heavy smoker. And then when I was in my 20s, over Thanksgiving dinner, my mom casually mentioned that my uncle, whom I never met, passed away at 33. And she also mentioned my grandfather, whom I never met, passed away at 49. So this sent up big red flags. And I started getting testing. I have 3 siblings. They all started getting testing. We all found out that we had very high levels of cholesterol. I tried to get, my doctors to tell me what was wrong with me because even though I was eating healthy and I was a runner, my cholesterol wasn't coming down. But they really couldn't put their finger on it. I had a doctor tell me that, cholesterol was not going to be the thing that killed me. I shouldn't worry about it. You're young, you're 20, you're healthy, and relatively speaking. So my sister... move forward a couple decades. My sister, who's a year older than me, she was 41 when she had her first heart attack. And that's when her cardiologist came to her and said, you have familial hypercholesterolemia, or FH for short. Mm-hmm. So that was the first time I heard about it when I was 40 years old.
And then you went and checked to see if you had it.
Oh, yeah. And all my family did. It's, all my siblings.
So So
all four have it.
your doctor just assumed because you were young that you didn't have anything to worry about.
Right. It was just this, you're a bit of a hypochondriac. Don't worry about it. But, I had this family history of men dying young. When you're 13,
right.
47 is a long way away.
Oh, sure.
Ancient, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah.
So, So did you get your cholesterol checked?
Oh, yeah, and it was off the charts, but they just really said, don't worry about it. It's not any
Oh,
big
my
deal.
gosh. They really? Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
What, are you going to grow out of it or something, they thought?
Did you ever, I'm guessing you were familiar with some of the, I don't want to say snake oil because I'm not saying they don't work, but you hear about things like herbal treatments and foods, and et cetera. Did you try any of them and did they work?
So, no, my sister did, and that's why she had her heart attack. She was not on any.
Oh.
She was not on any sort of medications, and I did get on, medications when I was in my 20s.
And what are they, statins?
It helped. Yeah, it helped some, but it did not bring it down, to the level that we are at right now. So,
I have a question for you. Does the running that you do,
sure.
Help lower the cholesterol, or does it not affect it at all?
It helps, every little bit helps. Diet and exercise can help, but it's not the only thing that you need to be relying on. You need to seek out the help of a medical professional to get some sort of treatment so that you can manage your FH.
This might be the most useful interview we're doing this morning, Joe.
I think, yes, I won't argue with you there.
All right, so we have people listening who probably want to know, so what does the website, what does the organization, the association...
Exactly. How does it help?
Yeah, what do you do, and how does the person use the website?
So mainly, information is power, education, helping to, my biggest thing when I was young, I was extremely frustrated. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know how to talk to my medical professionals about what was going on with me. That's mainly what the website can do. It can educate you, and the organization can educate you and empower you so that you can find a medical professional. There are also... on the website, medical professionals who specialize in FH that, you can enter in wherever you live, and it will put you in contact with, the closest medical professional who specializes in FH. So it helps you find someone who can really understand what you're talking about.
My next question might reveal my ignorance on this topic, so I have to apologize in advance. But here's the question: if you start doing the right thing, but you start late, does doing the right thing reverse whatever damage cholesterol might have done?
I'm not a medical professional, so I think that you would have to talk to your doctor about that. But I'm on something called a PCSK9 inhibitor, and last year there was research that was released that it does have regressive qualities to it, so that it will reduce the amount of plaque that is in my arteries over the period of time that I take it.
What is the recommendation as far as age? How young would you start? If two parents or one of them has FH, and they have a newborn baby, sure. When do they start with whatever needs to be done to prevent that child from growing up with heart disease?
Well, you can get your kids tested young. My siblings I have 7 nieces and nephews. Not all of them have FH. A couple of them do, and they've been tested, and they are teenagers now, and a few of them are on statins. So I don't know what the recommended age is, but I know that they're teenagers and they're already on statins to prevent that future case of cardiovascular disease.
Wow.
And you're saying now this is hereditary?
Yes, it's the gift that keeps on giving.
But is there any a group of people that it's more prone to attack, for lack of words, than other groups of Irish descent,
I don't think so.
Italian descent, or like African Americans have a high rate of high blood pressure. That's
it's an equal opportunity disease.
I think.
Yeah. everyone's at risk.
Mike,
Everyone's at risk. Okay.
it says here September is National Cholesterol Education Month. The website is thefhfoundation.org. Thefhfoundation.org. Michael O, thank you so much for being on with us today. Good information.
Hey, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right, we'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Looks like we'll have a fair amount of clouds today, along with a thunderstorm in the afternoon hours, the high 88 to 92. Thunder showers will die down tonight, partly cloudy otherwise, low 72 to 81. Tomorrow, sunny to partly cloudy, with an afternoon thunderstorm, high of 89 to 92, and it looks like a couple thunderstorms Wednesday afternoon, high 88 to 92. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Maggie Johnson.
Robin, how do you like my design?
You're designing a box?
That's not a box. It's a doghouse.
Rough draft for your rough? Sounds like you need personal service.
I do?
Yes, to print the blueprints. See Mark at the Personal Service Center. He can print blueprints, notarize permit applications, print and mail out invoices, and even provide great-looking business cards.
Personal Service Center. That's the one on the corner of Northeast 25th Avenue and 24th Street, right?
Just look for the yellow signs. Your pedigree palace will be a reality in no time.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
If you find an animal or a bird that needs help, call Animist Foundation at 352-843-6379. They will come and get the animal if you can't take it to them. High school students and those with court-ordered community service can earn required hours in this rewarding environment. And veterans who share a bond with animals and parrots who have been through mental or physical trauma are especially welcomed. Families, clubs, and tourists can arrange for tours of Animist without driving for hours or miles. Consider volunteering. Animist needs you.
We all know that sound means there's going to be some need for collision repair work, and soon. What you may not know is that it's your choice where to have that collision work done, not the other guy's insurance company. Because your vehicle is much more than just transportation. It's like a family member. So don't bring it to just any chain collision center. Bring it to Lyle's Collision Service. When it comes to getting your vehicle back to 100%, you can count on Lyle's Collision Service. They're not some fly-by-night chain company. They're a family-owned and run collision center with over 33 years of experience. Working with collision repairs and vehicle restoration, Lyle's Collision only uses quality parts and doesn't take shortcuts like some other companies. They take pride in getting the job done right and in a timely manner. They specialize in insurance claims and they strive to get your vehicle back to you as soon as possible. So the next time you hear this, remember, it's your choice, and the choice is